So the social distance is still there, but we are all good.
Oh, thank God, thank God. I'm so happy to hear that. Because it's just hitting, is like this thing is going from country to country, hitting them one after the other. We really don't know why. Sometimes we can't question God, we can't question so many things. He knows better what is happening, you know. And
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the next question, you know. So now,
Go
this
ahead.
thing that is happening just went into Africa like a couple of weeks ago. What do you think about the country Nigeria? Because I know you're from Nigeria. Do you think they, and what do you think that they would have done better to be able to help our people in this period?
Africans too much believes in the Western doctrine, and they left their tradition behind. They are not paid. Um, you can see that everybody is still running heta scatter in
Yeah.
Africa. Uh, as for Nigeria, from the news coming out of there, I still believe they are not prepared. And from what they are doing, you can remove market and put them in the primary school just because you want to go and fumigate market, and then the social distancing is not there. People
Yes.
are still crowded in marketplace in some of the states. Um, the good things about the citizen is they are looking after themselves, even though there's no, they are having it very tough because of the economy situation of Africa. That there's no social benefit, no social welfare for any citizen. Everything you buy there's cash. So there's coffee in some of the states, and the government is not doing enough to stop the spread.
Yes.
That's the important part of it. Or Africa is not well prepared for the pandemic, and they are still struggling because there's too much beliefs in the Western culture. So the beliefs the American, the UK, the Chinese will come to rescue them if they have issues.
Yes.
So Africa, to me, they need to start caring for themselves in order for us to move forward.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, I'm going to ask you because, as the founder of Proud and African Girl, I know that
Yep.
you travel a lot and you've been going around trying to make sure that these girls get these things that they need to help them. And I really want to say thank you for that because not so many men has a vision for women in the African community. I'm not saying that they don't love the women, but just few of you. There's another man who has something. Hopefully, he's going to come on this program, on this series that I have. You know, who really take time to think about the women. You know, they're just not just thinking for just the men, but they're like, the women were concerned about them. Has this pandemic affected uh, what your foundation is doing in any way? Has it affected you?
Yeah. My office has been shut down since on the 18th
Yes.
of of uh, of March. So every now and then, my managers they go to the office to just make sure the equipments are working, see make sure they clean the place. But the situation is terrible, and the secretaries and other workers are still on salary, even though they are not going to work. All the bloggers they are still on pay, they are still getting paid, even though they are not working. Talking about the sanitary pad for the girls that we um, use as we used to spearhead the company. It's very very important for everybody to look after the women because everyone come out of a woman.
Yes.
And I stand against. I'm a strong advocate of against the injustice when it comes to violence against women and making sure they hygienically fit is the most important part of a woman.
Yeah.
So we've taken it upon ourselves to provide the necessary um, requirement for a
Yeah.
woman to be able to move freely in the street, go to schools, go to shopping without getting embarrassed on the
Yes.
way. These things can happen to you, anyone suddenly. And
Yes.
if you are not well prepared for it because of the financial issues, then you're just going to get yourself embarrassed. And it has happened to so many people. So
Yes.
we stand to protect the interests of every woman by going to school, from school to school, to provide the younger generations, be
Yes.
rich or poor, sanitary pad, to create awareness about what anyone can contact from the toilet, or using something that is not hygienically fit for a woman. A
Yeah.
lot of people say attacks me. They believe, oh, you are a man. Why are you doing the job of a woman? And I get people to understand that part of African gear is just a subject
Yes.
in our foundation. We have other things we are doing, but we've used that to spearhead the initiative to reach out
Yeah,
to the people
exactly.
both in the urban and the rural areas.
Thank you so much.
So yeah.
Thank you so much. And you're not alone in this matter, because we have some other men. And that's why I said that hopefully, maybe this my next series, I'll be able to get some of them to come here that are very particularly passionate about what women are into and want to care for the women. It's very important. And like you rightly said, all men and women are born by a woman, even if we know that the man is the champion of why the baby came out. But it is important to recognize and give them that, a little honor, a little bit, to say that women, you guys, we know what you guys are doing, and it's important. I want to thank everyone that has joined. For those of you that are watching from different parts of the world, thank you so much. My guest today is Mr. Lawrence, Ambassador Lawrence Osayande. He's all the way from Australia. He's my guest, one of my guests. I actually have two people today. The founder of Part an African Girl and so many other foundations that he manages. I'm going to go to the next question, sir. So now this, because I have another guest that is coming up, and I don't want to take your time because I know it's midnight, so you can go to bed. So now this pandemic, which is really the center focus of my series this month, and that's why I tagged it, we're in this together, because the siege is over. That's what the Bible said in John 16:33. He said, all the situations, everything that we're going through that looks so chaotic, it is over.
Yep.
Because Christ has come to give us that victory. So, do you see this word pandemic as a wake-up call to new things in the way we live? Or do you see it as just an irresponsible mishandling of a vaccine research that is being done? Because even places are opening now. It's still like a new normal that we have to be masked up and all geared up and all that. What do you think about this whole,
the
thing?
The pandemic is a wake-up call to Africans.
Yes.
Not just only Nigerians, but the whole of Africa. Africa is still in the colonization stage.
Yes.
They still believe in handouts. In most of my broadcasts, I said it that in spite of the situation we are.
Yes.
We have some of the head of the government, they are not learning. We need to be able to create our own. We need to be able to feed ourselves, just like every other nations are doing in
Absolutely.
the Western world.
Yes.
Africa so much believes in oil, leaving the agriculture behind.
Yes.
We need to invest in agriculture to be able to sustain ourselves in terms of food and other social amenities.
Absolutely.
So Africans they are not ready. They are not ready yet. Until we stop blaming the colonial masters and start taking responsibility for ourselves, it will be difficult for Africa to grow past this thing we are.
Yes. Thank you so much. Somebody said we need more men like you. This is Queen from Canada. We need more men like you. Good evening from Australia. Good evening from Barcelona, Spain. Thank you so much, everyone.
Good morning from Australia.
And good morning from Australia. Oh my God, isn't
And
that wonderful?
it is Saturday. It is Saturday here.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I never knew that. If you didn't tell me today, I never knew that. That
It's
Australia was
today,
like a
tomorrow.
day ahead.
It is today, tomorrow.
Wow, wow. It's amazing.
That's how we call America. We are in
Yes,
today. America is in tomorrow. We're in
yes,
tomorrow already.
yes,
So
yes.
you guys are in today. So
Wow, it's
yeah,
amazing. And we're just starting
yeah,
Friday, May 1st. Yeah, you guys are starting. You're just going to slip into starting May 2nd. It's amazing. So now, before I let
yeah,
you go, I'm going to ask you
yep,
another thing. Because, you know, a lot of people, I try a little bit to stay on the positive side. I know you've touched it a little
yep.
bit. What message would you have for our Nigerian leaders? Because this thing that is happening now, considering what other African countries are doing, it looks like we are way behind, like school children that are way behind. Look at what Senegal is doing. I heard they are producing, yeah, a lot of things, and they're producing ventilators, and they're even producing test strips that are less than $1. And most of our Nigerian rich men specifically have their money locked up in Senegal and Gambia. And all these African countries are doing so much. So please, sir, what message do you have for our community? It looks like there's somebody calling in. I don't know if they want to ask you a question. I'm going to pick the call while you answer. What message?
Okay.
The call has gone off.
My
What
my
message do you have
message
for the leaders of
my
Nigeria?
my message to the African leaders is for them to rethink and reinvest in agriculture. When with a sustainable agriculture, we should be able to move forward. Invest in social amenities, infrastructural development.
Yes.
That is the way forward.
Yes.
Instead of relying on, we should encourage investors in
Yes.
our land instead of going to invest in overseas. We should be self-sustainable. We have a vast land in Nigeria that doesn't even require fertilizer.
Yes.
We should make use of our opportunity instead of relying on only petrol. Now the price of petrol has plugged down that Nigeria cannot make up for a budget. It is going to be very, very, very bad if we cannot come up with a budget in Nigeria because the oil price has gone down.
Yes.
That's the issue we are all facing at the moment. But the good side of it is Nigeria has all the mineral resources that you can think of. Now, if you take Edo State or your Ogun, Osun, and Ekiti, for example, they have cocoa. Combined, they can set up a factory and feed the rest of Africa with chocolate.
Yes.
So that is just a simple thing you can think about. Edo State have gold. We have marble. We have clay. We have yam. We have banana. We have plantain. We have rice. We have everything. So if we can invest on those things, you will discover that we will be self-sustainable and the rest of Africa will not die crossing the Mediterranean Sea. They should be able to come back to Nigeria to come and work the way it used to be.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So one more question, Mr. Sayende, because something just came into my mind now. I see you as one of the activists in the community because I know you have your own show that you talk about a lot of things that are going on in the community all the time because you're concerned. So last night I was watching a video from Mr. Dino Malaye. You know, I love him,
Yeah.
and I know a lot of people love him. So yes, he was saying something about the new bill that they are proposing. So it just came into my mind now that I should ask you, what do you think about this new bill that they are trying to propose in Nigeria that is saying that anybody coming from the foreign country, you have to bring the paper stating that you have all the vaccines. If you don't have it, you're going to be deported. And secondly, any newborn baby in Nigeria needs to be vaccinated. You know, and this vaccine, the Nigerians are saying that they don't want it because they consider it to be something that is not very healthy for them. What do you think about it? They're just proposing it. It is not passed yet. What do you think about it?
Politically, I don't think it's going to pass because even though the rich can buy their way out, when it comes to vaccine, vaccine is something that is not supposed to be forced into anyone. If
Absolutely.
If Africans are going to create their own vaccine, I don't have any issue with it. But the vaccine they are proposing for African is something that is being sponsored by Big Gates. So it's not good for Africa. An African Ghanaian president said that he's taking it to the OAU for Africans to manufacture their own vaccine.
Yes.
If that is what the world want to do, we should be relying on our own vaccine instead of people, the World Health Organization, forcing vaccine on Africans. We shouldn't accept it. Personally, I go against forcing people against their will. As a human rights activist, we will all fight and make sure Buhari do not present the bill to the parliament.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to say thank you so much, but before you go, please give us a word of encouragement. Somebody out there is watching that is very discouraged. Somebody out there is watching that is feeling so down. Somebody out there is watching that is saying, oh, Mr. Jeff, just say something to me. I know you teach so many things that is so good, and we watch you. Please, what would you want to say, a word of encouragement to somebody out there today?
I would say people should stay home.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Yes.
And above all, stay blessed.
Yes.
Always try as much as you can to be happy.
Yes.
Never listen to any sad story. Sad story brings horror. So as long as you are a happy person, sorrow can never come close to you.
Yes.
That is my motto of life. That's what I believe in. And I believe in co-right and justice. So if you have any issues that you cannot fix, that regarding issues like sanitary bad issues, they can rightly come to my office at number 133 Second Circular Road. I still have some leftover that we have not yet distributed. People that fighting for child support, child protection, violence against women, domestic issues, move justice. We have qualified lawyers in my office that can take a case on board and make sure.
I'm going to put your information down the show after that. I'm going to put
people
that.
Are sending me message because they want to find out how they can watch the show. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to post it when we finish. I'll tag it into your page so they can actually see it. Yes. I want to thank you so much for coming on this show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining the show, this is Ambassador Jeffrey Osayande. He's the founder of Part an African Girl, founder of entertainment, different things he's doing in Australia and also in our country, Nigeria. And also, Mr. Jeff has his show that he does every week. So please follow him on Facebook, follow him on Twitter and Instagram. He's right there. And like he's rightly said, if you know a girl in any community in Nigeria, Africa, that is suffering sanitarily, that cannot do so good like that, please inbox him. If you need more information, go to my page and we'll be able to give you the information on how to reach him. Thank you so much, sir, for coming out, taking out your time to join this show today. Have a wonderful night, wonderful morning. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much for bringing me on live. But before I go, can you please, I will text you my name, my surname.
Oh, okay. Okay, did I miss something there?
Yeah, OSA.
Oh, okay. I can actually take it off so we can see what you wrote properly. But I think I can.
It's okay. Once the right Part an African Girl on Google, I'm everywhere. I can be searched.
Okay. Okay, that's perfect. And this is the right spelling, right?
Yeah, that's the right spelling.
Exactly. Ambassador Jeffrey Lawrence Osayande, thank you so much for joining the show today. We appreciate you and hope that we'll see you next time.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right. Bye.
Thank you. So, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.